All right, guys, so this is real life. So I'm trying to get through this list. I launched 2 new items this morning. I've got to go get ready for church. I got to definitely look better than this to go. I want to get ready for the day today. So number 96 on here, it's a Bread Man loaf pan. And there is a Bread Man, bread machine, and during COVID, replacement parts and bread machines were flying out of here. So I have it in this box, and it's marked Bread Man, and it's marked number 96. And this thing is nowhere to be found. Not just in my current listings, not in my sold or ended, and I have Ink Frog, which keeps every listing that you've ever done unless you personally delete it. So I keep Ink Frog as a backup, partly because I was working as a nurse, and so I wouldn't get my items relisted before the 90 days would run out, or if something fell off, I couldn't catch it. And so and plus, I used to have people list off of Ink Frog. I'm thinking about changing to List Perfectly so that if eBay kicked me off for some reason, then I could just instantly have a Poshmark store or a Mercari store or something. So, sorry, I hope it's just allergies, and I hope I'm not getting sick. But anyway, so I cannot find this thing anywhere, which means that it was never listed. If I can't find this on Ink Frog with a ton of different keywords, I've tried bread pan, I've tried replacement part, I've tried pan, I've tried bread man, I've tried, everything I can, and this is number 96. So it's possible that maybe I changed the number when I was redoing things, and maybe it is here, and I'm just not finding it. But the thing is this itself has no markings on it. So to try to guess which one it might be, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to look. I'm just going to type bread in. I'm trying to see if I can find anything that has number 96 on it. I even tried putting in 96, and I cannot find it. So somewhere along the line, I probably redid this and put a new number on it, and then I was in a hurry and just did not mark the new one. So I don't know, out of the ones that I've sold or the ones, well, see, this one here says Breadman TR 444. Let me go in and see if maybe the custom SKU didn't change. Maybe down in the listing I changed it to number 96. Let's see. But unless I'm 100% sure, yeah, and see, I didn't change it down in the listing. It still says number 530. And, this looks like it. I mean, but there's just no real markings for me to be 100% sure. So I'm not going to send somebody a bread pan without knowing. So I'll do a little bit more checking on the photos. And if there's some kind of identifying scratch or something, and I can look at my photos, then I might relist this. But yeah, I'm not seeing in the custom SKU, and I'm trying to look in the description here to see if I ever anywhere put number 96. I think what probably happened is I was condensing, renumbering things, trying to do what I'm doing now and make sure that things are good, and I just did not redo it. So let me look at the pictures, but that's that one. Now this one, let's open. This is problem number 2, and this is only out of 25 items. These are why they're my 25 oldest items, because something has happened, they've fallen off, there's some issue, and the only thing I can tell you is that, first of all, you can't keep stuff just hanging out there forever. I mean, I guess you can. I guess if you just have if you're not type A like I am, you can just have a bunch of unlisted stuff kind of intermixed in there, and as long as your sales are good enough, I guess you just don't really worry about it. This is kind of detail work that is secondary to listing. So, if I wasn't going to get my listings up today, I would not be doing this. So yeah, but this is, I marked it number 120, but I did not mark on the box what in the world this thing is. Gonna have to unwrap it. I truly have no clue. Okay, so this, this is an electronic, it's like a sewing machine pedal. So I'm going to go in, see if this thing's still listed. It hasn't sold, so I'm assuming not. And I'm going to get these 2 things relisted. So I am on number 2 and 3 out of my list of 25 things, and I've just gotten started on this list. So number 96 has a reason why it hasn't sold, because it's not listed. And number 120, I'm going to look it up, but I didn't even know what it was. So something's going on there. And I think that when on my older listings, the ones that haven't moved, this is kind of what I find, is that these are, out of all the thousands of items I list a year and that sell and that there's no problems with, the ones that are left, there's usually a problem. So anyway, go in, don't dedicate your life to this. This is my advice. Your new listings are going to be better. You're buying better. You're shopping better, hopefully. Your listings are better. So keep your income up by listing the new stuff. But then as you can, just for space sake and just for, you know, kind of extra money sake, like if I can relist these two, even if I put $5 on them, I'm still regaining all of that cash flow. And if you look at the hundreds of items that I have to do in the next few days, that really adds up, because when I do this, my items sell, or I realize just they're not going to sell. This is my last attempt on any of these. I've had them probably, I would say, 2 years. These are the last few that I've had that long. I normally don't keep items that long. Normally, this would have been my last January 2022 project, but because of helping my mom, I just let that go. And so now I've had things for 2 years. So anyway, I'm going to try to figure out this bread pan. I just want to let you guys know that this is kind of part of the real part of eBay. It's not just list, ship, take the money, go have fun. No matter how good eBay is, stuff falls off, even through no fault of my own. I've had things where I was wide awake, I just listed them, knew exactly what I had done, saw the listing, maybe even edited it, and then it's just gone. And then right now, a lot of people don't have drafts. Thankfully, my drafts are fine, and my scheduled have not disappeared. So I've got 22 drafts that I partially worked on, and I've got to get those launched by tonight and photo just in case those disappear. I don't want to lose that work. So sometimes it's not your fault, and it doesn't matter, even if it is. You know, I'm running thousands of items a month in and out of my store, and I'm, you know, buying stuff, taking road trips. I really just forgive myself and move on. But anyway, get your work done, guys. I got to get to church. I'm going to be a little bit late for Sunday school, but that's okay. I am there, you know, all week, all the time. I do what I can, and I've just had to give myself grace, even as a pastor's wife. You know, I'm not the beginning and the end of the church. There's many other people who are there, and you know, I've been putting in a lot of extra time lately to just, you know, trying to you know, get our business back up. And thankfully we have a really good church where everybody gets that. All right, guys, I may talk to you tonight after I get through this list. Let's hope it's better news than the first 3 items on the list. Bye-bye, guys.